Hi there, this is career coach Ariel. And if you're confused about how and when to update your resume, here's what you should know. The resume that landed you your last job is likely not going to be the same resume that lets you go where you want to next. So whether you're changing industries or stepping into maybe a new leadership or management position, or you're re-entering the job market after some time away, those things make a difference in the way that you update your resume. So in this video, I'm going to tell you how to tailor your resume for those three different situations: switching industries, going after a higher level role, and then re-entering the job market after some time away or after a layoff. I'm also going to share with you the biggest missed opportunity that I see people making with their resumes and the one that makes a difference between you getting overlooked and getting called. If you're moving into a new industry, your past job titles may not translate directly, and that's okay. The key here is to spotlight the skills that you're going to be able to carry forward. So for example, if you worked in retail, but you're now wanting to move into an industry that's different and do project management, you want to highlight the way that you've handled scheduling, budgets, coordinating teams. Those are actually project management skills, even if your previous job title doesn't say project manager. Think of your resume like a bit of a bridge. You're going to be connecting where you've been to where you're going next and showing how your experience will solve challenges for your next employer in your new field. If you're aiming for a promotion, let's say, then your resume needs to evolve. At this stage, it's less about listing the tasks and more about showing impact. So for example, instead of saying that you managed a team, you would write, I led a 5-person team to deliver a large project on time and under budget. There's the difference. You're demonstrating your leadership skills and strengths through the language you use. It's not just about demonstrating the abilities of the job, it's about how well you actually did those things and the competencies that you brought to the tasks. At this next level, employers are going to be looking for people who can think strategically, who can inspire others, who can deliver results and outcomes, and your resume needs to prove that you're already able to operate at that level. Now, if you've been laid off or it's been a few years since you've updated your resume and since you've been in the workforce, then you're not alone. And the goal here is really to show momentum. It's to add any contract work, maybe freelance projects or certifications and upskilling you've done, or even volunteer experience. All of this will demonstrate initiative and growth. And ideally, what you're trying to demonstrate is your adaptability and that you're staying current with what's needed in the industry as you're re-entering the workforce. So for example, if you've been learning new tools or skills, include a section on your resume called professional development. Employers love to see what you're investing in and that you're learning. And it reassures them that you're ready to contribute from day one and that you'll be able to adapt to this new environment. Here's the biggest mistake and missed opportunity that I see clients making, and that is sending the exact same resume to every job application. Just because it's done well doesn't mean it's going to speak to that employer, and recruiters can spot a generic resume pretty much instantly. So always customize. Use the keywords from the job posting, highlight the really relevant experiences to that role, and trim down the rest to make sure that the focus is on what it needs to be on for that role. Yes, this takes a little bit of extra effort, but that extra time that you're going to spend on tailoring is often what's going to make the difference between you getting to the top of the pile or getting in the maybe pile. So whether you're changing industries, stepping into a leadership role, or re-entering the job market after some time away, remember that your resume isn't a history book and it's not a scrapbook either of everything you've done. It needs to be a strategic marketing tool, and you're the product. So you need to present yourself in a way that shows the relevant skills and experience. Position yourself directly for the opportunity that you're designed for. And if you'd like help tailoring your resume or navigating your job search as a whole, you can book a call on my website and I'll help you to clarify your strengths and align your resume with the roles that you really want. And if you want more job search strategies, make sure to subscribe and follow me on LinkedIn so you don't miss future content. I can't wait to connect with you. Good luck.